I was watching a YouTube channel the other day and I heard these words. The idea is to die young as late as possible. Now, when I heard these words, first thing I wanted to do was jump on my bike and go for a long ride. Riding motorcycles for me, and I'm sure for many of you guys out there that ride, fixes a lot of mental issues, and making me feel young and full of life is definitely one of them. Now, before I continue, I want to give a shout out to the YouTube channel where I heard these words and where I got the inspiration to this video. The YouTube channel is called Bugmoto, and go check them out. I'm going to leave a link in the description. It's got great videos, excellent editing, and the content on the channel has to do with riding motorcycles and still enjoying life at an older age. So please go check him out. You're not going to be disappointed. He also states that these words are from a British anthropologist named Ashley Montagu, and I'm sorry for butchering that last name. Now, I'm aware that I'm getting older. My body's growing older. You start getting into your 50s and 60s, and it's like everything changes. The world sees you different. And there's a lot of people that can't handle that stage in life. They start seeing their limitations, get depressed, mental illness. But for me, it's even more important to keep my mind young. And motorcycles do that for me. Now in the video, he quotes, and I'm going to read it so I don't mess it up. I want to get it right. I'd rather leave this world young at heart than to leave this world old and dead already. I'm going to read it again. I'd rather leave this world young at heart than to leave this world old and dead already. To me, that's calling out motorcycles. And I believe motorcycles have the effect of making us feel younger, especially when we're older riders. You know, I don't know if it happens to you, but when I don't ride for whatever reason, life happens sometimes and you just can't go out as often as you would like. I stress out a lot easier. I get moody, mentally tired, and I know that what the soul and mind are asking for is to go out on a ride. And it's so weird that as soon as I do that, it's like I clear the mind and I'm back to myself. Something about riding motorcycle that fixes this. And when I get back, I'm ready again to deal and handle anything that life has to throw my way. Now, what motorcycles do for me is, as soon as I take my bike out and start the engine and start hearing that engine warming up, that right there fills me up with life and makes me feel younger. When I throw my leg over the motorcycle and go for a ride, and I'm riding down those roads that I normally go down and ride, at that moment, I'm full of life and feeling younger. Feeling that wind hitting my knees, my chest, my helmet, makes me feel younger. Twisting that throttle, going fast down the highway with nothing around me, makes me feel younger. And for me, there's no better therapy than riding motorcycle. Now, I know some of you guys out there have different hobbies or a different way to release, and you might get that same effect that I do riding motorcycles. But for me, there's no better therapy than the motorcycle. Something about being on a ride where it's just you and the open road, the elements around you, clearing your mind. You could have had a messed up day at work and it don't matter anymore. You could have money issues, and when you're in that ride, that doesn't matter anymore. You could have the biggest problems in the world, but when you're on that motorcycle, that doesn't matter anymore. And I'm feeling young and full of life. So the one thing that I'm going to tell you is, don't park that bike. Ride. Keep riding. Keep clearing your mind. And those that ride know what I'm talking about. Because every time you ride, you're going to feel young. Because the idea is to die young as late as possible.